Alright gang, been a little while since I did a video on some custom tractors, and so here's a couple of custom tractors I just kind of finished up. Plan to have these up at the big Dubuque show here in a few weeks. Hope to have a video on the Dubuque show by the end of this week up for you guys. So um, anyway, kind of the point of this is to show you that a lot of the custom stuff I do isn't very expensive as far as the parts go, and it's something that you guys can do yourself, and I've got videos on, I think, most of this stuff on how to do it already, and I'm working on a video to show you the mirrors here pretty quick. That will maybe be a couple weeks before that's out, but it's coming soon. So let's start with the big cat first. So the big Challenger, I guess they don't call them cats anymore, they just call them Challenger, but I think a lot of us probably still remember them as cats. Now, probably the most expensive part of this build, other than the tractor, is the wheels and tires. These all came from Chucky's, and these are 900 series wheels and tires. And then I added some weights. Those weights are from C&D Models back there. So, I don't know, they're not very expensive, maybe a couple bucks a pair or something like that. Everything else on here I built myself, and so that was kind of the point, I guess, showing you this video. So handrails here, those are just straight pins that get bent to shape, and then I drill little holes and glue them in. I really highly recommend, if you can, drilling the holes. Just helps your glue hold better, gives it a little more strength and rigidity. Just going to be better for the long run, especially if you're going to travel with this to a show or something like that. You always want that little extra grip. On the front, this is a ladder. This is literally just some pieces of styrene that I made and made a ladder out of. So there's literally almost no cost in that, because you can imagine that amount of styrene costs pretty much nothing. And so that's super easy. Same thing back here with the flasher bars. These are just styrene, and then this is just some beads that I got at like Hobby Lobby or whatever, and I painted them orange and stuck them on there for the flasher bars, so that works super easy. Now here are some more handrails over here, obviously, and then the mirrors. The mirrors are just straight pin and then styrene that I cut in a rectangle, and then I use some chrome pin to make the reflective part and some black to make the rest of it. And then of course we've got another wheel weight over here on this side. So that's the big Challenger. Here is the big new Holland. So same thing, most expensive part of this build is going to be the wheels and tires. I bought those. This is a 700 series wheel and tire from Chucky. I haven't used this combination very much of his, but I do like it quite a bit. And then Adam Sunken has has an awesome 700 series as well. So you got some great choices as far as that goes. So real simple stuff here. Again, handrails. Another thing I did here that's going to be kind of hard to pick up on the camera, because I don't know why I've got such a shadow here. I'm literally right under an LED light, but maybe that's the problem. Maybe I'm too far under the LED light. If I move this back, if I can get a little better. Nope, not so much. Anyway, one of the things I did here, so these New Holland tractors have a door stop here. So it's, again, just a straight pin that I bent up and actually left the head of the straight pin on. I just filed it down a little bit smaller. And then the handrails, again, just straight pins. Something I like to do, and I failed to mention on the Challenger that I did, is I like to paint up my intakes, my exhaust, all that sort of thing. I paint it with a gloss black. It just gives it a better look than the plastic look that you get from an Ertl tractor or a spec cast tractor. Just gives it something. Now this, I did a little chrome accent and details just for fun. I just like the way that looks. I thought it was cool. No real reason there. As you can see, again, we've got mirrors on either side of this tractor. And then we've got the mirror there, handrail, and more handrails. Again, just using straight pins, so straightforward, easy stuff to do. And then back here, again, just a strip of styrene. I took my file. I don't know how well that's going to show up on the camera here. There, on the right side, you can see it pretty good. I took my file and I just filed down a section so that it was a little smaller, so that it looked like the telescoping kind of flasher bars that you would see on a lot of these tractors. And then I painted it black, and then painted my end flashers orange, and you got that. And then another thing I did to dress up this little New Holland, my light kicked off, sorry, there we go, is I put in a monitor in there, so you can see I made the handrail, or the mount for the monitor, And then on this side, you can see that monitor. I just painted that blue, so it kind of looks like a screen that's on. And then I made the door handle on the inside, and then I threw a cooler in there just for fun. So that's kind of that. Simple, couple little customs, doesn't take long to do, and I think you've got some pretty nice looking customs here without breaking the bank, quite frankly. And I know with the prices of everything and all that, we're all looking for ways to do things maybe a little bit more in budget. So that's kind of what I was shooting for here. Anyway, hope you liked the video. Hope you liked the tractors, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Have yourselves an awesome day. Happy tractor hunting.